Hey everyone, welcome back. Today is not going to be a makeup video. I'm trying to give my face a break, which really sucks because I have the new KKW and Mario palette and also her concealer that I really want to try out, so maybe tomorrow I will film those videos. Today I just wanted to get down to some facts and be very transparent with you about my skin. I know I have been in the past about my hormonal acne, which is looking pretty good. I just have some scarring right now that I'm trying to get to fade. But what I wanted to talk to you about today was my experience with BBL and HALO. And I wanted to tell you about it so that you can get some facts. Maybe it's something you're interested in, and so that I am transparent about my skin. Sometimes when I do get compliments that I have beautiful skin, I think to myself, I've been through a lot to get it where it's at. I do not naturally have clear skin. I do not naturally have a clear complexion. I have had a lot of sun damage, I've had a lot of hyperpigmentation, and a lot of freckles. And not that there's anything wrong with that. If you love your freckles, please embrace them. But I did not. I had to use a lot of makeup, a lot of full coverage makeup, which I still love, just to cover up all the spots on my face. So I went to the dermatologist just for a checkup, and they gave me some information about BBL laser therapy, and I was 100% interested. BBL has multiple uses. You can use it for acne, for hyperpigmentation, rosacea, hair removal, and some signs of aging. I used it for my hyperpigmentation. BBL is phototherapy that uses pulses of light at certain wavelengths depending on what it is being used for. For mine, the wavelength was used to target the melanocytes. So it targets that pigment. It then rises to the surface of your skin, and your skin sloughs it off. So what you're seeing right now is my hyperpigmentation that was targeted, and it is now on the surface of the skin, and it looks very dark. After a couple days, my skin will slough it off. So I had about 4 BBL treatments, and then my dermatologist suggested HALO treatment for my face next. So what HALO does is it uses 2 different wavelengths at the same time. It uses an ablative wavelength, which targets your epidermis, the outer layer of your skin, and it removes the outer layer of your skin to reduce pigment and to give you a healthy glow. Then the non-ablative wavelength heats up the underlying skin tissue, which is your dermis. New collagen is produced, and it actually removes sun damage. If you Google it and look online, there are UV pictures of people before and after they have had the HALO therapy, and their sun damage is reduced, which is really awesome. The same thing happens. The pigment from the damaged skin comes to the top and it is sloughed off. It's really cool because pore texture and signs of aging are improved with it. However, this is a little rougher on your skin. As you can see in the pictures I'm going to show, your face is red for a couple days, and then it is very, very rough until it is sloughed off. It feels like a really bad sunburn afterwards for about an hour. For me, it was unbearable. Am I happy I had HALO done? Yes, 100%. Would I do it a second time? No. So some of the, side effects I've had with BBL when I had a lot more pigmentation is because I had a lot around my eyes, and they really had to focus the laser there, which they still had my eyes covered, so they were not in any way, shape, or form in danger of being damaged. I would have a lot of swelling for the first couple days, and it just looked really weird. And I was prescribed prednisone, I took Benadryl, I iced my face, I slept upright, and there was just nothing I could do about it. But as you can see now that I don't have so much pigmentation to get rid of, I'm not swollen, which is really awesome, and I can put makeup over this. With HALO and BBL, you are allowed to put makeup over it. So I was going about once every 4 to 6 weeks when I had my first 4 initial BBL treatments. And now that I have my skin where it's at, I'm on what's called a Forever Young regimen. So every 4 months I go and I get BBL again to remove hyperpigmentation. And I'm sure you're thinking, but didn't they remove that? And yes, they did. However, even though I wear SPF every single day and I use it religiously, hyperpigmentation still comes back no matter what you do. I mean, I wear sunglasses too, which have UV protection, and you can see that is where I have the majority of my hyperpigmentation that needed to be removed that wasn't there 4 months ago when I had my last BBL. So I cannot stress enough that SPF is your friend. They make really, really awesome face lotions that have SPFs. I know there are a ton in the drugstore, but I either use Elta's UV Daily Broad Spectrum that has an SPF of 40, and it is lightweight, it has hyaluronic acid, and it does not make me feel greasy. Or if I want a bit more coverage, I use Revision's IntelliShade, and it's actually an anti-aging tinted moisturizer, and this has an SPF of 45. And this is the original, but it does come in a matte, and I like the original better, but the matte is still really good. One thing that was really ingrained to me is to reapply your SPF using a mineral sunscreen. So this is called Brush on Block. You can get it on Amazon. I have one in my car and one in my purse, and you just open it up. It's translucent. You could do it over your makeup, and it doesn't budge anything. And I just put on an SPF of 30. It is cheaper after you have this. This comes off, and you could just purchase the mineral sunscreen. One last thing that I did forget to mention is before my BBL and my Halo, I did have a numbing cream put on, and it stayed on for 30 minutes, and then they took it off before they did the laser treatments. So it did help with the pain of BBL and Halo. BBL is not really painful. It just feels a little hot, it's like a 2, maybe a 3 on a scale of uncomfortable, where Halo, during it wasn't so bad. It was like a 7 or an 8, but the hour afterwards for me, was a 10. Other people can tolerate it a lot better, but apparently I cannot tolerate heat on my face because that's what it felt like. It felt like my face was burning. All right, guys, if you have any questions, leave them down below and I'll be happy to answer them. I know this wasn't a makeup video and I'm sorry, but hopefully this was informational. And I just want to let you guys know that my skin is not perfect. If yours is, I'm super jealous, and just take care of your skin so that it stays that way. All right, that's it for this video. Now go have yourself an awesome day. Bye.